When you go to stay somewhere for a weekend, it's likely that you're looking beyond hotels, right? We're living in the age of Airbnb. Well, as of this summer, there were 660 Airbnb hosts in Erie and Niagara County, and they're pulling in a pretty penny from renting their homes or apartments out to visitors. The typical Erie County host makes $8,000 per year. Niagara County, over $11,000. But is this all legal? 7 Eyewitness News reporter Nikki Dementri looks into how one community is addressing that question head on.
On a quaint village street, you'll find Buffalo Joe's Village Oasis. With the Village of Williamsville being only 1 square mile, it probably isn't the first place you'd search for when hunting for an Airbnb.
Here in Williamsville, we have Glen Falls, lots of amazing restaurants, some really cool local shops.
But in the village, there are several hosts, including John Carvalho, who co-hosts this oasis with his cousin Joe.
The two of us together really were able to kind of make this space, what we thought was perfect for our guests.
In Erie County, there are more than 500 active hosts who have welcomed 61,800 guests over the past year.
We've been doing this for a little under 2 years, and we've already had over 100 guests.
Village trustee Matthew Etu welcomes Airbnb. He says they'll bring in tourists who help boost the local economy.
Frankly, they have a lot of benefits and very few negatives.
The problem is neighbors are asking if it's legal.
I started looking into it, and they're not expressly legal, but they're not expressly prohibited.
The village is not alone. Amherst and the city of Buffalo are also exploring ways to regulate Airbnb.
We're really just trying to figure out how to regulate that industry.
Airbnb is working with the village to craft legislation. A rep from the company sent us this statement saying in part, quote, "We have worked with more than 400 municipalities to craft policy that fits both the needs of local government as well as those of our local host." There's no timetable for when proposed legislation may come about, but the board does say they're actively looking into regulations for Airbnbs here in the village. In Williamsville, Nikki Dementri, 7 Eyewitness News.